Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
Hi guys. Good evening. Am I audible to everyone? Yes, guys. Am I audible? Yeah. So did you all do the third operation which I discussed the last time? Yes, who all have successfully reached in there? Today we can add the update part of it. Okay, so handful of students have done whatever we had discussed last time. Good to see the response. At least people are practicing. Today, let's go one step ahead and let's try to do the update once. Yes, I'm just opening up my Eclipse. Show it to you all. Okay, so thanks, Rohit. Thanks very much. Very good, guys. Good to know that you all are practicing. Nice. So you were in the college management, right? So I'm sharing my screen now. Um, Let me know once you're able to see my Eclipse screen. So we were at the controller and we had done teacher controller and we had done all the operations on the teacher. Okay. So, and these were our resources. Okay, and we were showing all of the data over here. So this much we are having in place. One second. Hold on. So your screen visible to you all. So here we were doing delete also. Okay, so delete also was working. Let me just cross check once. I'll close all the services. Right click, run as Java application. So service has started. We have got the message. Started on port number 8090. Let's go to the browser and hit it. Localhost 8090. And what was the endpoint? It was getting all the teachers. Show all teachers. So as I do show all teachers, I am able to see all the teachers and I am able to delete also. Okay. Now I'll try to update. So what we will do in update is something interesting. In update, what we will do is first we will add a update button besides that. So let's go to here and let's take the update button. So let's take the update button. Okay, so this is the update button. We'll take that and we'll add it to our and we'll add one more column then update. Okay, so as we had update teacher FE, we will have update teacher form. Okay, so first we have to open the form in which we will show the existing teacher details. So first we will hit. So when I click on update, it will open up the form with the existing details. So when I click on, let's say Frank, so it will open up a form in which I will see all the existing details of Frank, which I can update later on. Okay, so now let's try to make this endpoint update teacher form, and it is as a path variable. I'm passing the teacher number. So we can do a request mapping. So teacher number. So we will fetch this teacher from the database and send it to the update teacher form. So yes. Teacher service or update teacher. So we will get a teacher first. Okay, so from the teacher service, we will get single teachers. Which is a single teacher we have over here? We did no single teacher. Get all teacher, save teacher. We have no get teacher, so we'll call this function get teacher. For the teacher service, we'll call this get teacher, and now this teacher will pass to the front end. So from we are sending data from the front back end, so we'll use model, and this model we will add an attribute, call it as teacher. Okay, and then we will return and send it to the okay, we'll open our form with this. So we'll open up a form. Update teacher. So this UI should be there in the templates. Okay, so we should have a update teacher form. That logic we can take from here. Control C. Okay. So what we can do is just say update clear. On this we have got update teacher. Update teacher. So now this will call the update teacher endpoint. We had opened the form first. Now we will actually do the updation. So that we will pass the T number, and that T number will be teacher dot T number. Okay, and we have got the teacher object. Method is post. So we'll call the update teacher endpoint, passing the T number. Okay, and the entire object will go as the update object. Now we can change the labels for this. Okay, so the same labels we can. So this is for teacher name. Teacher name. We are given T name. And this we can use over here. Okay, label for teacher name, label teacher name, class control placeholder, and enter teacher name. Then next we will say teacher age. So here we will say age, and here we will say age, age. Okay. Enter teacher age. And here what will we say? Salary, right? Salary, teacher, salary, number, and we are using sal, right? We have given Sal as our T number, age and Sal. Yes. We have to be a bit mindful of that. And this ID should be the same. So teacher salary. And update teacher. Okay. Current type is submit. Some success. Okay. So now all this new data, okay, team name, age and Sal, it will go to the endpoint update teacher, and which is a post mapping. So let's go there and make teacher number, okay. And this will be as we are using the front end. Let's say update teacher. I have there is no update teacher over here. As it will complex, it is there is a foot mapping of update teacher. So you can comment that meanwhile. Let's keep it. That is post now. This is foot mapping. So I guess it will not be a problem. Update teacher. This is coming as a path variable. T number. Teacher T number. Okay. And the entire object also is coming from the front end. That is come as the model attribute. Which class object is coming? Teacher class object is coming. And then we will call the service function, which does the update. So we have a function which does the update, right? Here. So we can call this as the new values object. We can call this as new values. And once the updation is done, we can return back to the to all teachers. Yeah. So this should be good. Rest the entire thing remains the same. We're just plugging and playing. Okay. So we've plugged it from from the non-UI part and add it to the UI part. Okay. All looks good over here now. Model attribute teacher, new value, rewrite to so on. So let's try to check it if it is working and see how it is looking. I do a refresh. What happened? Unexpected error. What happened after? Let's check. Okay, so Let's check which error has occurred. This is the part and parcel of our trouble. Parsing template all teachers.html. What happened over there? Could not pass expression update teacher form. Let's check what is the problem with that. With all teachers, they couldn't pass this. We've closed the anchor tag. We've closed the TDS. Then we have closed the PR. Yes, and what are we doing? Update teacher form. And we are, okay, are there two brackets to be closed over here? Okay, we forgot to close this bracket. Okay. Application is restarting. Let's try to hit it again. Now I can, okay? So I forgot to, we did not add that extra. Now when I click on Frank and I click on update, see that record opens up in a form. And now I can update. If I update his salary to 1800, click on update teacher, Frank's salary is update. Okay, so like this, we have done the entire end to end of this CRUD operations. Create, read, update, delete, all we have done. Okay, I'll push this code and I want you all to try this now. Okay, I've pushed the entire code to the repo now. And I'll try to practice and see if you're having any issues. You can share the screenshot with me. Who all have reached till here? Who all have done the create, read, and delete part? Would I have shared the update part also? Come on, try. If anybody wants to ask any doubts or want any clarification, can put on the chat. So if you are getting any issues, you can share the screenshots, messages of your error messages. Yes, people are sending in their doubts. Sir, do a third operation for student entity. I did it for the teacher entity, no? The third operation for student entity would be more or less the same. Yes, Vivek, that would be more or less the same. All you need to do is just whatever templates I have given you all can use those templates and carry out the task. So whatever templates I have given you all, for teacher, now you all can just use this templates and make a controller over here. Okay, we have a controller over here, no? So how we had made for the hello contains everything for student, right? So like this, you can make a let's copy it and let's paste it. Student controller FD. Okay, so you don't need these now. Test and all that. Okay. So don't need request param also. You don't need this also. So let's take this. So save student by request body. So to save a student, first I need an empty form which will accept the detail of a student. So what we have done over here, same you can replicate it over here. So same. Copy this. Okay, so I'm showing it to you all. Teacher registration, student registration. Where there is teacher, just rename it with student. And make a new student object. Empty student object. Okay. Then on the UI, I will call it as a student. Which object? The student object. And I will route it to a UI called as student registration form. So now my teacher registration form, you can copy and paste it and call it as student registration form. Okay, so once you have that, then you just have to be alert with your attributes RNO, SNAME, and percentage. Okay, so here you have to just be alert with that. Okay, so label is for RNO. Then your roll number. Now this should match. Okay, whatever you give in the star should match with this. Okay. This ID should match with this form. Roll number. What is the next attribute after roll number? SNAME and per. Okay, so test name, student name, test name, test name. This is not required, so you can delete it. Submit, add student. So when I click on add student, it will go to which endpoint? Read student details from UI. And that object will come as a student. Okay. So now what are we doing is we are routing to this endpoint student registration form. Is taking our empty object. So that empty object is going in this student. That is coming over here. So whatever name you have given over there should be matching with this. Then we take the roll number, name and percentage, and when we click on add submit, it goes to the action, and we should have this endpoint ready with us. So yeah. So now this is getting the entire object from the UI, and that is coming from the UI. So not request body and then it model activity. And then we will call the save student and we'll return. Where should we return? We should, if I say return confirm. Okay, so we had a confirm over here, no? You can just change it to record added success. So we can use this confirm. So after adding, we can return it to confirm. So this is read student from UI. Read student from UI. Where is it? Post mapping, right? From here. That is a get mapping this time. So change it to a post mapping. So we change it to a post mapping. So when the user clicks on this add student, this post mapping, read student from UI will be triggered. Okay. And that entire object will go over here S1 and we'll save it in the database. But I'm using over here REST control. We should have used what? Controller. Okay. So here we are returning this. And the click of that, we are returning confirm. What is confirm doing? Just saying record added successfully. Currently, how many students are we having? Is our database in this major project DB, right? Okay, so we are over here, major project DB. In the student currently we have these records. 118 like this randomly, okay? So let's try to run the code and check. There's some issue. Student controller. You auto add the services. Okay, there's already a bean by the name update student. Student register. Okay, these are multiple, right? We have all these we already have, right? So twice it has been detected. So we need to remove that. Okay. Now we're restarting. Start it again. Looks like service has started. Now let's try to hit which one? Student registration. The form has opened. Let's open 101. Form 78.6. Okay, record saved successfully. So let's check over here. Yeah. So here we have taken input type as text for the percentage. So student registration. Here we have taken number, no? We have taken text over it. This would have allowed us to enter decimal points. Okay, I save it. We come over here. Again, try to hit the cell point. 102. Jerry. 87 point. The record successfully saved. And it is reflecting over here also. So similarly, whatever I have done for this, no, I am pushing it all this. You can practice now in front of me. If you are getting any issues, errors, I can sort it right away. Okay, Vivek. I hope this assists. And have you all made your resumes, guys? Try to prepare your resume. Try to add all these keywords in the resume which we have studied. Okay. RESTful APIs, web services, Spring Boot, data JPA. You can add all those keywords. So based on those keywords, your resume will be filtered. I've posted this also, so you all can try it. If anyone has any issues, can let me know. Yes, Raj. Any concerns you have? You raised your hand. You put it on the chat. Okay. Yes, sir. We have done the insert student. Okay, if you have done the insert student, then try the other one. No, try the show all the students in the table. Try that one. So how we have done this teacher, all teachers. You show me all the students. So take this Control A, Control C, all teachers. You can just copy, paste it rather. So all teachers, we can do all students. All teachers, this is all student.html. Okay. So what you can do is roll number. So I've given you the entire roadmap, the entire blueprint. You have to use this blueprint and do your task. Huh? Percentage. So we'll send all the students data over here. We'll take one student. Of that to student, if we have taken, we'll enter the roll number of that student. We'll enter the name of that student. We'll enter the percent. Okay, age is not there. As of now, we can skip this to okay, so you can skip this to also. The number is 7%, yes. Add student. So, which was that student registration form, no? And list of students. So, how will we come here? We will come here when we want to see all the students. So I will do a request mapping, let's say. So all students. Once you have the show all students, we'll make a public function also, which says show all students. And from here, we will send the entire list of students. So we have that, the student hello controller, we have get all the students. Yeah, you can directly use this. So students dot get all students, and then to the model dot add attribute, we will add students and students, and we will return to the view which we have made. Which video have which view have we made? Student, all students. Just click on rename, copy the view and paste. Do not touch anything. Okay. So when I hit show all students, it should show me all the students. See, they're showing all the students over here. Yeah. So like this, you all can try to follow this template which I have given you all. Okay. I'm posting this also on my GitHub. And okay, I push this on the UI. You all can try to code this. Okay, guys. So, yes, Sukman, you have any questions to ask? You raised your hand. Yes, guys, you can put your question on the chat and I'll answer it. I see that few people are raising their hand. Yes, you can post your question on the chat. Soon sir will share on the attendance sheet. So once you all are done with the read all one, then we can try to add the other operations also. So we did not add the delete one, right, over here. So from teacher register, all teachers, we can take this TD and paste it over here, all students. Okay. And here we'll have to give one more heading, that is delete. Okay. And delete student from F. Pass the student dot roll number. So we can take a confirmation that you want to delete this student. And once it hits delete, then you can make this endpoint deletion from FA. The student controller. So delete student FA. And what we have to pass over here? What did we give over here? All students, we have to give the roll number. So this will go as a path variable. Okay. So we've been giving roll number over here, right? Again and again. So if these two are same, this and this variable is same, you can skip this roll number. No need to give this. If you want to, you can skip it. Then delete, we have the endpoint for delete over here. So this one, we can call that same. Okay, after deleting, we can return back to the, so I want to return back to the show all students. So I will say return redirect colon slash and this one. like this. So if you want to, after delete, you want to route back, you can say redirect. Let's check if everything is good. And all students, delete button has come. Let's say I want to delete Jerry. Click on delete last for confirmation. Okay. And the record is deleted. Yeah. Okay. So things are working fine. See, as we had expected, things are working fine. Screen is not visible. I was sharing my screen. Now, you can use all these CRUD operations which I have done in your application. And similarly, whatever topic you have chosen, library management or hotel management or any other e-commerce application, make your own entities and try to form the CRUD operation on those entities. As simple as that. Now are you able to see it, Rohit? Sir has shared the attendance sheet also. So mark your attendance and try to practice this. If anyone is having any issue, just message me on the chat. Yes, Rohit, I've pushed the entire code on the repo, so y'all can take from there. The entire code is updated. I have pushed my latest changes also on that. Yes, that's what I said. You can do the project using this section. You can make your own entity class of whatever topic you are making. So if you are making a library management system, you can make an entity called books, like how I have made an entity called student. So like how I have made an entity called student, you can make an entity called book. And in that book entity, you can give the registered book number, book price, book title, book author, whatever book number of copies. And then make forms to add a book, delete a book, update a book, get data of all the books, fetch all the books. That's what I'm trying to say. So only the entities will change. Rest everything will remain more or less the same. Getting it? I am answering this person. The name is not reflecting. It is V2101. Yes, Dami, sir has shared the attendance. You can mark your attendance for the day. Okay, so practice what we have done. Then tomorrow we'll try to add security to this endpoints. Okay. Sir has again refresh the link. Okay. So take it from there. Yes, guys, you all are practicing. Yeah, tomorrow I'll show you all the login, how we can uh, log into the application, and we'll register users and we'll categorize the users based on their roles. So we'll have an admin user and we'll have a normal user. Admin user can do all the CUD operations and normal user can only do the create and read. So we will do the login tomorrow, Rohit. Meanwhile, who all has tried to do whatever we have done till now? So tomorrow we can add security to that project. So if anybody is having issues with the code, can let me know. We can troubleshoot that code. Good, I'm happy that people are trying and so very and people have tried to implement this code and it's working on their machine. It's good to see that. As Amar sir has again sent the attendance sheet. Those who haven't marked their attendance can do it right away. Okay, guys, then we'll pack up for today. We'll join tomorrow and we'll do the security part. Sir, you have to make any announcement, Amar sir?
No, sir. Done. Lakshmikant, that is your issue. Okay, so every day you are facing only issue about the attendance. So you can check with your system. Regenerating attendance, there is no any problem with that. Okay, so around 1,000 participants are marking the attendance. No one is facing the issue. So you can check your system. Thank you. Okay, thank you, student. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.